What are the basic OOPS concepts?
Uh, there are few in the OOPS concept: class, object, inheritance, polymorphism, and captions, and abstract.
Abstractions. Okay. So what is abstraction?
So abstraction is where we can hide the unwanted data from the user.
Data or implementation?
The way of implementing of the code, which was unwanted for the user, we hide it from the user
Okay. So how can we achieve abstraction in Java?
using the abstract keyword.
Okay, using abstract keyword. How you are hiding using abstract keyword?
Declaring the method as an abstract.
So with the declaration of abstract, what you are achieving?
If we declare a method as an abstract, we must declare an implementation.
You are not writing any implementation in the abstract method.
Yes.
Okay. So other than abstract, is there any other way? No? Okay. What you will write in interface?
We declare the methods in the interface.
Same thing, right?
Yes.
To correlate
Okay, sir.
both abstract classes and interfaces. Okay. Okay. So what is polymorphism?
Polymorphism. Polym is the many. Morphism is the forms. Declaring the forms.
Okay. What are the different types of polymorphism?
Runtime polymorphism. Completing.
Polymorphism. Morphism. Morphism.
Morphism.
Polymorphism. Okay. So what is compile time polymorphism?
Overloading.
Okay. What is overloading?
Overloading which methods which having the same name and methods which we declare with the same names, and the data types will be also maybe the same, but in passing the number of arguments may be the different.
Okay. What is runtime polymorphism?
Runtime polymorphism is also known as overriding. If we declare a method in parent class with the same name, if we declare another method in the child class, if we inherit the classes or methods from the parent class, the method will be overridden in the child class, which we will get the output which we declared only in the child class. This is known as the overridden.
Okay. Let's take an example.
Yes, sir.
Is this overriding?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
No. If I say no.
No, sir. We have the method name same in the parent class and the child class.
How can you say it is a parent class? And how can you say it is a child class?
Sir, it's no, sir. You not inherited the classes from
That's
the
what I'm
other
asking.
classes.
That is the reason I'm asking. Are you sure is this overriding?
No, sir. You not extended the class properties from the parent.
Okay. For confusion only, I have given the name as parent and child. You have to.
We have to extend the properties
and
from.
You have to look into the code carefully. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So what is JDBC?
We use it to connect with the database
Okay.
from the backend.
What are the steps involved in JDBC?
We install the JDBC driver for the connection.
Load the driver, not install.
Load the driver. We make a connection using the declaring the URL path and a database which are created in the workbench and the password for the workbenches, and then we write the query.
Okay. Why we use prepared statement?
So if we use only statement, we may get the data will be hacked or we will other than us, anyone can get the data. So to avoid the inconvenience, we are using the prepared statements.
Okay.
Using the placeholders.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So what are the different types of servlets? Servlets.
There are two types of generic servlets and HTTP servlets.
Okay. What is HTTP servlet?
Currently, we are using the HTTP servlet. We get the request from the front end to the servlet, and the action will be performed in the backend.
Why we use request dispatcher?
Sir, we are requesting the user whether if we perform this action, you should go to the next page, or else you should display the same page.
Okay, so what is MVC?
It's an architecture which stands for the model view and controller.
Okay,
It's
what is acting as a controller?
servlet.
Solid. Okay, so what are the different aggregate functions in RDBMS?
Uh, Min, max, sum, average, count.
Okay, so what is the difference between primary key versus unique key?
In a table, if it is a primary key, it should be the unique. Will be no duplication in the primary key.
What is the main difference between those two? Can primary key allow null values?
No, sir.
Okay, so what are the different types of joins?
Inner join, right join, left join. If we use the inner join, when we use inner join between the two tables, if the in the rows which are the matched, we can get the matched rows from the two tables. If we use the left join,
Okay, fine. Okay, so I have a table.
yes, sir.
Okay, so I need to get the number of rows. How many number of rows from the table? Okay, again.
Number of rows. Select the star from table name.
Number of rows, not rows. There is a difference between rows versus number of rows. Rows means it will display all the column data. I don't need that. I need only how many number I need to know.
Count.
Whether is it 10 records or 20 records. Can you get me the query?
Select a star. Select a count star from the table.
Okay.